Hello my lovelies, my name is Laura Holly and this is Pedagogo Reviews, reviewing albums and EPs from popular, lesser known and independent artists. And today I will be reviewing the Dark Star mixtape slash album slash project from a rising singer-songwriter called Jaymes Young. And Dark Star was released on the 20th of August this year as a free download on SoundCloud, which is lovely. There isn't really much to say about Jaymes Young himself except that he is from LA. In terms of his music, it's moody, electronic, mostly slow tempo, a little bit sexy, beat and bass heavy, and it's like a mush between Alex Clare and The Weeknd, which isn't so bad at all. Originally, Dark Star started off as a 5-track kind of EP, I guess, but it became 13 tracks over time. He released tracks onto SoundCloud where internet zines got all excited, and now he's released Dark Star. So were the expectations met when listening to Dark Star in its entirety? This is a good bunch of songs and shows a lot of promise for Mr. Young in the same way that the mixtapes from like Frank Ocean and The Weeknd did for them. It is a dark and gloomy project, but that's fine because we're heading into that season where it starts getting darker early, it rains a lot more, the clouds come out, and you're, I'm so sad. So that's fine, and also it's not boring. In fact, with each listen I find it gets more intriguing and interesting. I found myself just replaying it without making an effort to. I just want to hear it over and over again. Jaymes has a very nice voice. It's not the most unique voice, but I think that part of things lies more in the production, which has the electronic side and the ever so soft electronic rock. You've also got a couple of nice covers in there. First of all, Hadaway's What Is Love, which is the stronger cover, and then you have Justin Bieber's As Long As You Love Me, which I think could have been left out, but it's still not bad. Now this might sound like a bit of a contradiction to what I just said about replaying it over and over, but Dark Star, I think on the first listen it seems a bit long with 13 tracks, at average about 4 minutes I would say. And also, as I just mentioned, there is a cover of Justin Bieber's As Long As You Love Me, which I think isn't really album slash mixtape slash project worthy. So I'm sure you can guess which track I would skip, but let's get into the play, skip, repeat segment anyway. I would play Parachute. This is a nice little piano-led track which has some harsh truth lyrics in the bridge. It's like Jaymes is whacking out his bad boy side. And the beat is pretty funky when it kicks in, I like that a lot. And also, it started off as my least favourite track on the project, but now, because I've gone back to it and listened to it so much, it's become one of my favourites. I would skip As Long As You Love Me because, as I've said before, I don't think it really needs to be on there with everything else. It's a good original cover in that it doesn't sound like the song itself, but still. And I would repeat Dark Star because the little piano riff in the chorus got me completely hooked on the song. And also the combination of the sexy vocal with the slow jam beat and the slightly creepy production gives the song somewhat of a sinister feel to me. It's all dark and I like that. So Jaymes Young's Dark Star is quite a delight. It's a great debut for him and should get him a lot of attention. There's a clear sound that he gives across and he makes sure that it's played around with so it doesn't all sound boring and all the same and everything. And although it was released mid-August when the sun was still slightly out, it's definitely an album or a project for the winter and autumn time and when everything's dark, basically. If you'd like to see The Scoundrel live, then you can check out the upcoming tour dates with London Grammar, which I have posted in the description box below. And if you want to get your stalk on, then check out the links to his official Twitter and YouTube channel. As blimmin' always, thanks for watching guys. If you want to watch more reviews, then go to the Pedagogo music channel, or to keep up to date with the latest Pedagogo reviews, just subscribe. And remember, if you have any review requests or music recommendations for me, then feel free to leave a comment, send me a message, or tweet me at Pedagogo Music. The next review will be for alternative R&B crooner The Weeknd and his highly anticipated album that isn't just remastered mixtapes, Kissland. So until then, stay clean, shower, enjoy life.